nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. So I'm just going to do a very light toy haul, but I also wanted to show off something I made a few days ago that I've been really proud of, but I decided to let it sit for a few days just to let the paint fully cure. But before we look at any of that, let's look at some stuff I picked up recently. So I did finally find, what's-his-face, Twincast, because, well, I won't lie, I love this mold, but I mostly wanted it for Rewind, who you can't see. There he is. We'll open that in a sec. Let's look at some die-cast cars I picked up recently. So I bought a bunch of Color Changers cars because a lot of these are cars that I actually really like, especially this Thunderbird Stalker, because, you know, if you know me, I like to talk about the movie Jade a lot, because that movie had a really awesome car chase through San Francisco, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. And this looks just like the Thunderbird from that movie. The only thing it needs is the rear louvers and a black respray. But, I mean, this car is nice. I definitely want to get another one if I can find one, because I'm so going to make one of these into the car from Jade. Just because I just love that car chase. I don't know why. But, there's that. Next, we have the Purple Passion, which, again, another color shifter. I don't normally buy color shifters just because they're a little more expensive. God, this packaging, what is going on here? Freaking God, you do not need packaging that insane for freaking color shifters. Come on. Okay, there we go. It's nice though. I like, ooh. It's got like a bit of a flake to it. And my hands are a little warm, so it's changing color already. You don't have to put them in water, which I would not recommend because I don't want to oxidize these bases. Really all you need is just like, I don't know, I guess just put it in a cold room or in the freezer or something. I don't know. Actually, that wouldn't make much sense because that's also like where water is, but I don't know. 1977 custom Dodge van. I actually have a normal one with a really cool black paint job with gold trim and like hot rod flames. So this is one I definitely really wanted because I love this mold already. Very nice, very nice. Again, I don't normally buy these, but the ones that I do get, I really like. I wonder if rubbing it a lot will make it warm enough to change color. Probably, honestly. A little bit. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with that too much. Let's go ahead and unbox this now. Okay, apologies for the sudden jump cuts. My camera kept turning off because it turns out the batteries were dying, so I didn't realize it until the thing just shut off on me for the last time. Like I said, it's not a bad camera. It's just really annoying, but it's very much a travel camera because, I mean, no proper camera should be running on like AA batteries, but I mean, it's handy, I guess, if you travel a lot and you happen to be like at a gas station or something, so I guess that's the idea behind it. Just, I wish the battery life on this thing was better, but oh well, such is life. Now, I already have the original blaster mold, the Kingdom one anyway, so I already have eject. I think that's all he comes with. Yeah, just his rifle, which I really like. Little good old rewind here, which I guess we could transform him real quick. I mean, it's Chug. I mean, it can't be that hard. I could probably just transform right now, honestly. Here, put that in like that. All right, fold him out. Oh man, it's really snug. I will be honest, I'm not a fan that he's made out of clear plastic, but hopefully he'll hold up. Just because I know how scary this stuff can be, especially over the course of time, but oh well, only time will tell, I guess. Huh. Is that his fist? I'm confused. And then his head should be back here. Alright, I'm back. His head popped off, but it's just a ball joint, so it should be fine. Wow, it's really loose, though. Huh. Yeah, that's a horrendously loose ball joint. Wow, I may just leave him in tape mode, honestly, and just have, what's-his-face out. Well, at least the structural, like, parts are not clear, but there he is. Alright, so we'll put him back here. Alrighty. And he doesn't want to stand, of course not. Alright, here's Twincast. Here, buddy, you're pissing me off now. That's how you know I haven't done this in a while, when I'm having this much trouble. Alright, there you go. I'll put his rifle back there because we're not going to look at it yet. Alright, let's see. Is there any major mold degradation of any kind? No? Joints still feel good. I mean, this knee's a little loose, but not like horrendously loose. Yeah, no, he still feels fine. The mold, I mean, elbows are a little weak, but let's see, tape deck still works. Okay. I guess we could try and transform him real quick. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of my favorite molds, so, I mean, it can't be, I mean, it's literally just a boom box. Which is ironic, because a lot of people call Soundwave a boom box, which is not accurate, because, yes, he is a device that uses cassettes, but he's not a boom box, he's just a cassette player. Which is a very easy mistake to make, so I won't get too mad at people for it, just because, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully that gray plastic won't yellow over time, though, because I mostly bought this for the cassette, and because I wanted an extra blaster, I can't imagine it would be too hard to just repaint this thing, considering, like, you know, I don't really care for it that much. I wasn't planning on reviewing this right now, but screw it, we're already invested in this. I had something else that I wanted to look at. Okay, there we go. Alright, leave those the way they are. Fold those in like that. Go ahead and plug that in, and there you are. He doesn't really sit flat, though. Maybe I did have those hips wrong, but... Actually, I may have, actually, but... Oh, well, I'll fix it later. But there's a short review of that, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the main thing I wanted to look at, because I had a lot to say about it until I decided to invest myself in Twincast here. So this is my Xtransbot boost. As you can see, he's no longer red, because if you saw my original review, I broke him on accident without even trying. So even after I fixed him, it just left a really bad taste in my mouth. The problem is, I really like the car mode, which is the main reason I bought these. I also bought tailgate too, but I'm not going to paint him. I'm going to leave him as he is. Because for some reason, there's not many model cars, at least in this size, of an 80s Firebird. Because obviously I wanted that hood, I wanted the hubcap rims, I did want the rear louvers too, so... You know, I wasn't even trying to make a Knight Rider car. I just wanted a normal 80s Firebird with rear louvers in black. And there aren't really any good diecast companies that produce them in this scale. Like, the only ones I could find are all Knight Rider cars. And the only one that they do make, it's not that great. Like, the wheels are way too big. It's really wide. They're just... I don't know. I'm not a fan of the proportions of this thing. And I feel like this one just does the car so much more justice. Not to mention, you get pop-up headlights. Like... How can you complain about that? So, I just went over it with primer, and then I just did a nice gloss black. I didn't clear coat it, only because the paint looks so good that I didn't want to ruin it, so I just let it sit after 3 more coats for like several days, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now, I'm not going to transform this thing ever again, because I already don't like transforming this figure, because it just falls apart all the time. And if I really need to experience this mold, I mean, I have tailgate for that, who I'm not going to repaint. I'm just going to leave him the way he is. The only thing that's different on tailgate is the hood. It's now a symmetrical hood, and this is in 3 sections for some weird reason. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I thought it was cool and it was interesting, and I'm really proud of it. I didn't paint the taillights either because I like the blacked out look. I did add some gold, though, to the little Firebird logo, but let's get those headlights back up, because that's really my favorite part about this whole thing, are those pop-up headlights. Like, is that not the coolest thing ever? Blacked out Firebird, rear louvers, T-tops, and pop-up headlights. Like, that is just too cool. The only way this could be better if I had like a red, like orangish Firebird logo on the hood, like a decal, but I don't know, I kind of like just the regular black look, so it is what it is. Not to mention, like, if you want to see it next to other 132 scale cars, I mean, there's the kit, which again I'm not a huge fan of. Here's an old Mustang, which if you've seen the anime Gunsmith Cats, they drive the same model Mustang as this one here, which I think is cool. Okay, it's not perfect, but I mean the 3rd gen Firebird wasn't a very big car anyway, so for all I know I could be mistaken and it's actually size accurate. But anyway, that's all irrelevant. I just wanted to show that off because it was something I'm really proud of, and I just felt that it was worth making a video on. And then this will be my figure to mess with. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry this video went on longer than it probably should have. But until next time, you have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!